Red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Didn't he, Billy? Eh? He's a good boy. Right, hello YouTube. I'm back again today to do day 2 of our advent calendar, or my advent calendar. I've got some shout outs to do today first. Thank you very much for all your comments. That's much appreciated. Mr. Scudo Camper, he says, hello matey, looking good. Hope the old girl is going well. Well, it's going marvellous, thank you very much. And I'd just like to say that I think you've done an absolutely marvellous job of your transit there. That is looking very, very, very good. So, yeah, well done there, Mr. Scudo Camper. Nina the Ambulance Camper, he says, that advent calendar is right up my street. Awesome. Merry Christmas, mate. Damon. Well, Merry Christmas, Mr. Damon and Nina the Ambulance Camper. Right. VW T5 Travels. That's so cool. I'll be following your progress. Please give my channel a shout out. Well, there you go. VW T5 Travels. Check his channel out and thank you very much. Right, now the next one is Danny Scott 73. I would love a shout out from you and Billy. Looking forward to seeing the radio take shape. Cheers, Danny. Hello, Mr. Danny. Thank you very much for watching. The next one is Cornish Engines. Cornish Engine, my channel, a shout out. There you go, Mr. Cornish Engines. Thank you very much for watching. Go and check his channel out, Mr. Cornish Engines. Gary Turbo, I'd love a shout out, bud. Great video as always. Well, Mr. Gary Turbo, there you go, shout out for you. And Jono Giles, shout out! I think that's how it's supposed to sound anyway. But Mr. Jono Giles, shout out for you there. So that's all my shout outs for today. Thank you very much for that. That is brilliant. Right, advent calendar, day number 2 with our retro calendar. Now, I've actually had a look at these instructions a little bit. I'll just get this this down here, and there is actually an experiment to perform every day. So that's very good. Now, obviously I didn't know that yesterday, and I didn't perform one yesterday. I also didn't have to hand the 2 AA batteries that the kit requires, which I do have now. So that's all very good. Right, now inside this book, I'll read to you what it says, and then you'll know as much as me. It's a big old book. I'm going to fold this round here, and right, the introduction says, despite the arrival of digital radio, most popular stations still broadcast on good old analog FM. Technical advances in analog radio design mean that modern receivers require fewer components and offer much improved performance over their predecessors. The radio you'll build with this kit uses a small circuit board with a BK1068 receiver chip. Before you complete the final radio circuit, there are 24 different experiments to perform. These will introduce you to the different components and help to explain their functions in the final working radio. Happy building and happy holidays. So that's basically the introduction. Now, yesterday, if you didn't watch the video, I actually got a speaker. Now, it all looks good to me. And in the book, day 1 says loudspeaker, and it does actually read like this. Open the first door of your calendar, take the loudspeaker and the soldered connections out of the box, which we've got here. Examine it thoroughly, as it's one of the most important components of the radio. It's possible to push the membrane on the front side slightly inwards, but be very gentle. Tapping on the membrane produces a sound. This shows the working principle of a loudspeaker. Moving the membrane produces sound. and then it says connect the terminals of a 1.5 volt battery with the two connection leads, but only for a short time. Attach one of the wires to the battery and temporarily touch the other terminal with the second wire. The second wire works like a basic switch. When you close or open the connection, you can hear a clicking noise. The current flowing through the speaker causes a movement of the membrane which produces a sound. On the back of the loudspeaker there is a strong magnet. The wire coil inside has two terminals which are connected to the soldered leads. The electrical current inside the coil produces a magnetic field which in turn moves the membrane. So there you go. Test both directions, i.e. connect the red wire of the loudspeaker first with the positive end of the battery and then the negative end, and touch the respective opposite pole with the black wire. In one case the membrane moves inwards, in the other it moves outwards. Nonetheless, the same noise is produced in both cases. Oh, so there we go. So that was day one. I'm going to have a quick go at that because I'm interested to know what noise it makes. Ooh! I haven't got a clue which way it's going, and I think you hold the plus onto the plus and do it that way. So one will be moving in and one will be moving out, I believe. See if I can see which is which. No, you can't. So that works. Wow. Right. Now, day number 2. Let's open window number 2 now. Now, in window number 2, we have got, let's have a look. Billy knows what's in window number 2, don't you? I think I might need to get my knife to get in it, or a screwdriver anyway. That's it. Right, so window number 2. Oh, look. We have something to put our batteries in. Fantastic. Fantastic. A little battery holder. Right. And there's a little Billy biscuit. There's a good boy. Right. Now it says in the little book here, day 2, higher voltage. So, let's see what it says about the higher voltage. Put that on there for a minute. Open the second door and remove the battery. Oh, yeah, okay. Insert 2 AA 1.5 volt batteries, not supplied, as I know. So, we'll insert these into here. Just like that. Be careful that you do not connect the 2 leads of the battery box directly. This would result in a short circuit. With fresh batteries, a short circuit can cause such a high current that the connection leads get really hot. In the beginning, it is best to use standard zinc carbon batteries as they produce a much lower short circuit current than alkali batteries. Well, I'm not quite. Yeah, that one's an alkali. I don't know what that one is as well, so they're all alkali batteries. I think they're nearly flat because the torch ain't very bright. Okay. Now I've lost my place. Alkali batteries and the rustness. Repeat the experiments from day 1 at the higher voltage of 3 volts. The clicking sound is now significantly louder. Be careful to close the circuit only momentarily, as otherwise the loudspeaker will be overloaded and the batteries will be quickly drained. Ah, right. So, let's have a go. I'm guessing that we'll have the black to the black. from the red to the red. It sounds a little bit louder. This is only half a watt. Yes, it's definitely louder. So there we go. So that's our second little experiment. Well, there we go, YouTube. So I've got battery box and a speaker. So there we go. And yes, it does make a noise. So that is fantastic. Day number 3 will be tomorrow. Thank you very much all for tuning in and watching, and we'll see what we get in the little box of tricks tomorrow, I suppose. I'm going to do some more videos at the weekend. I've got a couple of things I'm going to do some videos on actually. I've got a couple of questions, I think, somewhere in there, asking a couple of things, so I will be doing some more videos. Right, that's it for tonight then, YouTube. Until tomorrow night, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.